Very clever. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashayata dushkratam dharma samsthavanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Very clever fellow. Source of intelligence. Paritranaya sadhunam. He is not going to protect all of us. If we are a sadhu, he will protect. That's what he means. See, one part what happens is, one is innocence. You are born with a lot of innocence. As a kid you know nothing. You cannot even now imagine how you were in the cradle and all doing all that nonsense. So that, you cannot even imagine that innocence. That is the first point. Last point is wisdom. Very big saints. All these fellows with matted hair sitting. Om Namah Shivaya. Those fellows are living in a totally different world. They are full wise, very wise people. We are all work in process. Neither we are raw material, nor we are finished goods. Somewhere in the middle. You are neither milk nor ghee, you are butter. You have seen butter, you touch butter, that's all, it won't go from hand. You put water, you put anything you want, nothing, it doesn't go so easily. Butter catches, this is called ajnana, ignorance. If you are in the middle between the innocence and wisdom, it is ignorance, that's all. There is nothing. All your imagination about plight, problem, this, that, husband is not there, wife is not there, this is not there, that is not there, money is not there. If one is there, one will not be there. Okay, and automatically, it's all double entry bookkeeping, one debit, one credit, one debit, one credit. It keeps on going. Your account will perfectly reconcile. Leftover is carried over, that's all. So, we always think this is not good, this is right, this is wrong, this is correct, this is incorrect, this is moral, this is immoral. That is one more very big subject. What is moral, what is immoral? To me, if you are egoistic, it is immoral. If you are very possessive, yes, it is immoral. To me, yes, those are all immoral. So you are only a work in process, you are somewhere in the middle. You are caught. Neither this side nor that side. That's why, one fellow came to me. He said, Guruji, lot of loss in business. I said, okay, you do one thing. Uska ghar ke nazdik ek Anjaneya Swami hai. Poor fellow, that fellow, nobody is coming. I told. Everybody does like this and goes away. That priest doesn't get that 5 rupees or 12 rupees. Something, some old coin, some torn note. Wo bhi nahi hai. So, I said, near your house there is one Anjaneya Swami. Take 1 kilo butter, dalo. Paint Anjaneya Swami with butter. We know how to butter, no? Kardo, Anjaneya Swami. Instead of doing buttering to your boss, do it to Anjaneya Swami. Instead of your wife, do it to. On Thursday, you go do this. No, he went and he came back next Thursday and says, no improvement, Guruji. Huh? What is this? 10 lakhs, he is thinking Anjaneya Swami will come. I'll give him that 10 lakhs. After all, he is Chiranjeevi moving around, no? Probably he thought he is having a bank account, he'll give all check, ठीक है, ले लो भाई. ठीक है, क्या करेंगे इसको, ये तो बहुत, this is a big problem for me. I cannot tell him one side because I will lose clientele if I say something. That is one more problem. Now, I told him another 1 kilo dal do. This Thursday, another or 1 kilo dal. He put 1 more kilo. Next week, once again he came back, nothing. And then 3rd week he didn't come. I said one more. He knew. Now I have a tie-up with that butter fellow. Some commission, something is going on. Why do you offer butter to... It's more symbolic. Butter is the ignorance I have, and that ignorance I offer it to Lord. Lord, take this ignorance from me. You give me that wisdom. I know very well you cannot make me innocent. That's not possible. Now make me wise. Make me to accept life as it comes. Acceptance is the closest proximity to nature. If you can accept life the way it comes, you don't need this fellow. Because that is what he says. Accept life as it comes. Krishna in Gita he says, accept life as it comes. We are not able to accept life, so we need a God. Because the God is all powerful, He will make necessary changes and give you a life the way you want. Isn't it? Why is He called God? He is not that good. That is why He is called God. One woe was removed. Otherwise He would have been called Mr. Good. He is not called good because He is not that good. We removed one woe. Generator, operator, destroyer. That's all. God. That's all. We are not able to accept this life for whatever it is. We always have something. Want something, office may, this, that, or our son's education. That fellow is not reading. What is the let him not read? See, I will tell you. In my school, first bench 2 fellows, they are all IPS, IAS, all that. Next to 2 benches. All those fellows are IRS officers, Indian Economic Service, Indian Railway Service, Railway Engineering, all these IT fellows, this, that, big shots. Next to 2 fellows, 2 rows were full of thugs. I was in that group. I was not very studious at all. I was in that group. Now you know, we all have become either gurus or politicians. Now the first 4 benches are coming to us for suggestion. I told her, if your son is not reading, feel happy. He will be probably a very big spiritual leader. We cannot accept. We cannot. Even because the neighbor is reading, that boy is doing. Why comparison? Everybody is unique. Why you should compare? Why you should compare your kids with other kids? It's a very nasty thing. You cannot compare. It is your kid. It is your blood. Is it not? It's your kid. It's Lord has chosen you to give you a kid. There are so many people who are not having kids and they are struggling to have. And after the kid comes, he has to pass IIT. Why IIT? As though if IIT is not there, everything ends. Is it not? IIT, this, that, then this mark, that mark. You see, you kids, you will encourage the kids to read. Now you will score A+. Some 100 marks, A+. Now tension for that fellow to maintain that 100. Suppose he is scoring 50. Next 55, 60. There some chances have improved, but he will also be relaxed. He will put it a little bit, 5 marks, a little bit. Once he reaches about 80, you should caution him. Okay, Guru, now come back to 75. Don't go to 85. It is very dangerous. Once you go to the peak, you cannot sustain peak. You have to come down. Nature's law is you cannot be in the peak itself. You have to come down. Life is very peaceful in the valley, but not in the peak. Peak is very instant. You have to come back. Because we cannot accept. Most of the time we do it. At least in India we do it. Probably US, you are all different people. You are very united people. You are united. There we are all separated. We have different ideas, different things. Somehow somebody, nowadays the madness there. They are relaying it. Oh, God bless me. Because I have to go back there. From 3rd standard for IIT coaching. I asked, where is your son? No, he has gone for IIT coaching. What is this? No, Guruji, from now itself I am preparing him for IIT. Why all this nonsense? He has to play, he has to be happy, Normally, I think here and all you are not like that. That's what I think. Don't too much. Give them a free hand, let them be free. Don't condition them too much. See, I lived a very conditioned life. My life was not that easy. Right from 8 years, I was conditioned. Not much by parents, but by my masters. Because the discipline what we went into needed a lot of conditioning. Okay, fine. That was good. Today I'm fine. I'm happy. But too much of conditioning is not needed. You should also let the kids have that wonder and all that. Even today, no, I like going to airports, railway station to see the train. I sit and keep seeing the train. In the airport, sometimes I keep seeing the flight going and my flight is gone. They have called me. Aisa bhi ho gaya. I was sitting in some lounge, that pora kake baitha tha. I'm seeing, oh, flight is coming, flight is going. My flight is going. I didn't realize. Then I went to the counter, it has already gone, sir. Okay, book me onto the next flight. Okay, let me go. Okay, give me a seat. I'll go. You should never lose the art of wandering. The best thing what with the saints were both very intelligent. At the same time, they never lost the art of wandering. Every day there will be something new in your husband, new in your wife. Try to find out what that new is. Every day a new person is born. You come with a new experience and backing and all that. If you start searching, that your life will be very peaceful. Always you will find something new. So like that, keep searching, something. There must be something new. There must be something new. Yes, there must be something new. Once the wife said, there is something new with you. That fellow was shocked because that day only he went with his secretary to a movie and probably that is visible to my wife. Yeah, he's scared. Sometimes we presume so many things. Some prayers on Narayana. Something. Lord in that particular form of Narayana, the very aspect of Narayana, the word symbolifies or it specifies, it says that it's from water. Narayana bolega to he is more from water. Water is compassion. There are people who don't drink water, but I will advise them to drink water. You drink water. Not this water. Normal, the other water, yes, anybody can take. But not. Yes, that too compassion only, but still. But have some dasaniya, what do you call that? Some I saw one bottle. Because you don't find bistleries here. There is something. Water is compassion. That's why when somebody comes home, we offer water. You can offer water in a glass, in a beautiful glass, or offer water in a silver tumbler. Don't offer water in ever silver. Because basically, ever silver tumbler holding water, they say Chandra turns into more dirty water. We don't know. That's all elders say like that. Offer in glass. There's nothing wrong. Give water. When a person comes, they come with a lot of emotions and all. They come with their own thinking when they come home. When you give them water, the first thing they will do is, that is all that comes out. And now he will be more balanced. Before his emotions, his things pick up. Oh, you have got a 4-door fridge. Before that, send him out. Please, don't retain him much beyond that. Then drishti comes, they say, normally. See, every person's, they say, the way they look at it may not be same. That's why we pay to Sudarshana. The concept of Sudarshana is Sudarshana. Su means it's very beautiful, very good. For Su, in Sanskrit there are thousands of meanings. Very wonderful, very calming to the mind, very soothing to the heart. That's also Darshana. What is darshan is sight. Sight means good insight, not external sight. good insight. So it gives you a clarity. It gives you can see through things. So when you see through something, you should have balance of mind to withstand it. It's very easy to attain that power. Everybody is asking, I should know the truth. Arey, let us be fair. We don't want truth. Let it. If you know truth, you won't be comfortable. Never ask for a product which you cannot digest. Please. That's a product which you cannot digest. See, in Vedas they will say, Satyam vada, dharmam chara. Okay. You speak truth. That's all. Kuch nahi hota. There will be nothing. So nowadays it's not possible. But Vedas say, yes, Satyam vada, they said during Satya Loka time means, before Satya Loka, what it means. Even during Satya Loka, there was no Satyam. Here and there. Because, you see, during Kritayugam only, Hiranyakashipu and all those guys, no? Hiranyakshaga, Hiranyakashipu, they had a lot of demons. Mayan was there. So many people were there. All those things happened. So, don't think Satya Yuga means everything was Satya. No, like that. Majority were Satya. In Kalki, minority will be Satya. Majority will be otherwise. That's all. It's a Lord's design. You cannot help it. That is how the system is. That is how structure functions. All of us are proceeding towards perfection. We are trying to aim at perfection. But you never become perfect. A king was there. He was going in the forest. When he went in the forest, he saw in every tree perfect zoom eye, like that. No? What do you call it? Dart, bullseye. I don't know why they call it bullseye. Okay, fine. Round, tuck. He said, what a great archer he is. What a great hunter he is. I want to see this man, he said. That tribesman said, sir, he is a madcap, sir. What he will do? First he will hit the arrow and then draw the round. Yeah, we'll never think of that possibility. No? That is also a possibility. Yatra yaderabhasyatre agrathena ma vaishnosyamantrahena tantrasya om trahanasyoho sarvam vishnave svaha om Narayanaya vidmahe vasudevaya dhimahi Anandre dinatrame tattva anandasya prananyate vishna Aryatha kritan basya adhir paran yatvante dinasya he tantra ayathe madvam thatinaha om sarvam vishnave svaha om Narayanaya vidmahe vasudevaya dhimahi tanno vishnu prajodayah